How to stay warm. Have you ever thought about what you would do to stay warm during a nuclear emergency evacuation? It's a critical skill to master, especially in urban survival situations. Let's break down some practical steps to keep you warm and safe. First, find immediate shelter indoors. Look for a stable building made of brick or concrete. These materials offer better insulation against the cold and can shield you from radiation. If possible, go to a basement or the center of a large building to minimize exposure to cold and radioactive fallout. Next, make sure to seal your shelter. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off any ventilation systems that could let in cold air or contaminants. Use plastic sheeting and duct tape to seal any cracks or openings. This will help retain heat and block out harmful particles. Before entering your shelter, it is important to remove any outer clothing that may have been contaminated. Place these clothes in a sealed plastic bag to keep them away from others. This not only helps reduce contamination risk but also prevents cold air from entering your space. Layering your clothing is another effective way to stay warm. Wear multiple layers made from materials like wool or synthetic fibers. These materials retain warmth even when damp. Avoid cotton, as it loses its insulating properties when wet. Inside the shelter, create additional insulation. Use blankets, sleeping bags, or any available materials to cover yourself. Insulating the floor with blankets or clothing can also help prevent heat loss through contact with cold surfaces. Minimize heat loss through evaporation and convection by keeping your skin dry. If you have been exposed to cold or wet conditions, dry yourself thoroughly. Regulate your activity levels to avoid sweating, which can lead to heat loss. If you are with others, huddle together. Sharing body heat is an effective way to conserve warmth in confined spaces. Stay away from windows, doors, and uninsulated walls. Position yourself near interior walls or in the center of the room to reduce exposure to cold surfaces. Maintaining hydration and nutrition is also essential. Eating food provides your body with energy to generate heat. If you have warm fluids available, drink them. However, avoid alcohol and caffeine as they can increase heat loss. Finally, prepare for a prolonged stay in your shelter. Stockpile warm clothing, blankets, and emergency supplies. Keep a radio or other communication device handy to monitor official instructions and stay informed. By focusing on shelter, insulation, and minimizing heat loss, you can significantly improve your chances of staying warm during a nuclear emergency evacuation. Remember, staying inside a well-sealed shelter not only keeps you warm but also protects you from radiation.